NPR.
This is The Indicator from Planet Money. I'm Wailin Wong.
And I'm Adrian Ma, and this is The Indicator Quiz, where we test your knowledge of topics that we've been covering on the show, and you, dear listener, can play along too.
We haven't had one of these in a while, and it's the middle of the year, so this one is going to cover a little bit of everything from the past 6 months. Today, we have listener Jim Umbach, who works as an urban planner for the city of Fernley in Nevada. He's also an author. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. It's been a while since I've taken an economics quiz, but I think I'm going to do great and make my entire area proud.
Okay, well, time to brush up. Jim, you're going to be playing today for your choice of NPR merch.
Yes, we've got shirts and mugs and so many options. And merch, by the way, is available to purchase on shopnpr.org. That's just a little plug before the quiz. And now I think it's time to play.
That's all coming up after the break.
Support for NPR comes from IBM. On Smart Talks with IBM, host Malcolm Gladwell speaks with leaders who are pushing the boundaries of AI and technology in partnership with IBM.
Hello, I'm Malcolm Gladwell, host of Smart Talks with IBM. I sat down with Alon Cohen, who leads research and development at UFC, to discuss the complexity of using technology to analyze fight data.
With kick to the head, it makes contact with the outside of my arm, which I brought up. In our world, that's a blocked strike.
Yeah.
But teaching a computer what exactly that means and when and how. Like, when my arm is up, that's a block. When my arm is down and hits my shoulder, that's not. It's those nuances that proved incredibly difficult for machines to be able to handle for a very, very long time.
That is, until IBM entered the Octagon.
Listen to Smart Talks with IBM wherever you get your podcasts.
This message comes from Capella University. You know that feeling when there's a spark building inside you, that you were meant for more? That's your own drive, pushing you towards what's next. Capella University gets that. With their FlexPath learning format, you can set the pace and earn your degree without putting life on pause. You've built experience and know what you're capable of. Now, this is your time to turn that momentum into more. The only real question is, what can't you do? Learn more at capella.edu.
This message comes from Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
All right, it is Indicator Quiz time with our guest, Jim. Let's start with an easy question before heading into some of our other quiz segments. Adrian here is your helping hand if you need a hint.
That's right. I am, your phone a friend.
All right, question number 1. The entrepreneur Aza Raskin recently testified in court about the addictive nature of social media apps. Which interface feature is he widely credited with creating? Is it A, the like button, B, the poke feature, C, video autoplay, or D, infinite scroll?
I'm going to have to say it is the infinite scroll.
Very confident, and you are correct.
Woo, yes.
Aza Raskin recently talked to Adrian for an episode, and he said that, this is a more efficient interface rather than hitting the next page button so many times. But he also said he regretted his part in making infinite scroll a thing. So great job, Jim. Woo. Off to an amazing start. Yes. Now, here is a segment we call Capital Concepts, where we see what concepts you've retained from an Indicator episode. Are you ready?
I sure am.
Here's the question. The Planet Money book highlights public goods. This is a service or benefit that everyone can access and that more people using it doesn't take away from others using it. Which of the following is a public good? Is it A, visas for foreign STEM workers in science, technology, engineering, and math? Is it B, AI? C, MAHA, Make America Healthy Again dietary guidelines for schools? Or is it D, GPS? What's a public good?
Well, this all could be classified as beneficial to the public, but what does not take away from others using it? And I would have to say that would be, I'm leaning toward GPS. Maybe AJ can help me out a little bit here.
Okay. The good has to be non-excludable and non-rivalrous.
Non-rivalrous.
Yeah, that's just a fancy way of saying that the more people use it, doesn't take away from others. Are you still leaning GPS?
I would have to say that is actually still takes away some processing power, however minor, from people. So I'm going to change my answer to the health standards.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Maybe we steered you wrong.
Ooh.
The answer is indeed D, GPS. It offers a broad collective benefit that isn't depleted by use and cannot be easily restricted. I guess the data processing power notwithstanding, it's still considered a public good.
It's that old, always trust your first instinct. That's what they say. So
That feels counterintuitive to me, to be honest.
Take it up with the economists, Adrian.
That's on me, Jim.
It's all right. We have more questions to come. And the next one goes like this. We had a really eye-opening story about the connection between money and health. What financial red flag could actually be an early indicator of dementia even years before a medical diagnosis? Is it A, missed bill payments, B, investing in crypto, C, an intense hoarding of coupons, or D, constantly forgetting passwords?
it had to be missing bill payments.
That is correct.
Yes.
It is missing bill payments. Yes. These financial slip-ups can start happening years before someone even receives an official medical diagnosis for dementia, so it's important to keep an eye on your loved ones. Great job, Jim. We are rolling along to the next question. We had an episode about a small business that turned to something called a merchant cash advance as a financial lifeline. What specific recent economic pressure drove this trend? Was it A, getting ahead of inflation concerns in our economy? Was it B, the need to cover the cost of import tariffs? C, rising salaries required to compete for global STEM workers? Or D, the energy market shock from the U.S. and Israel war with Iran? What caused a small business to turn to this lifeline?
It was the import tariffs.
Excellent memory, Jim. You are on a roll. That's
Yes.
correct. Our colleague on the business desk, Alina Salyuk, reported on these mostly unregulated loans. And her reporting said that MCA merchant cash advance interest rates had gone as high as 300%, which has been very difficult, as you can imagine, for a lot of these small business owners. So amazing job, Jim. The recall is just superb.
Thank you.
Now, here's a segment we call Numerical Nuggets. We test you on numbers featured in episodes. And the hints that you'll get here, if you need a hint, is you can get 2 answers wiped off the board. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Wonderful. Here is our first numbers question. In our episode about the Pokemon card craze, we mentioned an index that tracks rare Pokemon cards. It saw a massive valuation jump in just 1 year. By what percentage have valuations for rare Pokemon cards increased in the last year? Is it A, 170%? Is it B, 6-7%? Is it C, 52 cents? Or is it D, 200%?
I believe it's 200%.
Ooh, so close. We kind of tricked you a little bit there because 170 and 200% are kind of close, but it was 170%.
I knew it was one of those two.
I admire the confidence, though. You were like, no hint needed. I'm just going straight for the basket.
Go big or go home, they say.
Right? Honestly, rounding up 170 gets you to 200. So as far as I'm concerned, you got that one right.
I'll take it.
All right, here's our next numerical nugget question. Only some employers cover GLP-1s for weight loss for their employees. They're hoping it will reduce long-term medical costs related to obesity. What percentage of employers cover GLP-1s? Is it A, 0%, B, 20%, C, 50%, Or D, 100% because GLP-1s are legally required to be covered in some form due to the Affordable Care Act.
Let's go ahead and go with the 20%.
You are right again. It was 20%. This is
Yes.
in an episode we did with Julie Wernow of the Trade-Offs podcast. And very well played, Jim. I wasn't keeping track, but I feel like you got almost all of them. I think you got all but 2, which is incredible.
Well, thank you.
Well, Jim, you have been a superb contestant. It's been so fun to have you.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
And yeah, we will be sending you some Indicator or NPR merch in the very near future. And we really appreciate you taking the time to be on our show.
I appreciate it. I look forward to hearing you every day.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
If you couldn't come to one of our book tour events back in April, now is your chance. We're doing a live virtual version for our NPR Plus supporters. It's on Thursday, June 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Planet Money's Jeff Guo and the book's main author, Alex Mayyasi, will be there along with some special guests. If you've already joined NPR Plus, listen to our most recent bonus episode to find out how to register. If you haven't joined yet, just go to plus.npr.org. Again, that's plus.npr.org. This episode was produced by Angel Carreras with engineering by Travis Hagen. It was fact-checked by Sierra Juarez. Kate Kincannon is our editor, and The Indicator is a production of NPR.
This message comes from St. Martin's Press, publishers of How to Try Again by Steve Kamb. How to Try Again is a book about quitting unhealthy expectations and making changes that stick. How to Try Again is available wherever books are sold. This message comes from Capella University. That spark you feel? That's your drive for more. Capella University's FlexPath learning format lets you earn your degree at your pace without putting life on pause. Learn more at capella.edu.